What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Vapor Hut, driven by you, fueled by vapor, and today I'm doing a review of the El Cabron version 3. Check this thing out. And that's a 0.25 ohm coil build. Those dual Claptons we did the other day in the 13 Heavens 9 Hells. I gotta say, this El Cabron version 3 is one of the nicest boxes, made of wood especially, that I've ever held. All of the parts are removable. It has 0 voltage drop. I just tested it. The batteries were reading 3.97. Put my multimeter on the top of the 510 connection with the RDA off. 3.97 is what it fired. Absolutely unbelievable. I've never had a box mod with 0 voltage drop. Well, I know you guys are dying to see this thing up close and personal, so let's go ahead and cut to a close-up and dive into the El Cabron V3. So here is the El Cabron version 3 from Comp Vape. So the first thing you're going to notice about the version 3 that's different from the version 1 is these two edges are nice and curved. They kind of beveled that, so you don't have this sharp edge like you did on the version 1 El Cabron. Still have that El Cabron logo, and on the back we have a Comp Vape logo, and it says El Cabron along the side with your serial number at the bottom. The 510 connection is all brass and removable, so if this ever goes bad or you need to get in there to mess with that pin, you can just unscrew these with a Phillips and take this out. All copper button, which I like a lot more than the original button on the El Cabron that had that little lock. That's the one downside to this. It doesn't have a lock, but you just take out your batteries if you're ever building on it. It's much clickier, it's much more reliable. I really like this button. And this little flathead screw right here is just a little pin holding this button in place. So if we unscrew that, the button will fall right out and we can replace it if it ever goes bad. And the battery door has 4 really strong magnets. Look how these just pop into place. No chance of this coming off accidentally. And then to take out your batteries, all you're going to need is a flathead screwdriver. I'm just going to pop that into the bottom here. Just loosen it up. Very clean design on the inside. And as you can see, we have 2 Torx head screws here on the positive plate for the battery sled, and those can be removed and you can replace this plate if it were ever to go bad. And same thing on the bottom. If you unscrew this center flathead screw, this bottom plate comes off and you can replace that. So that is the El Cabron version 3. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite box mods I've ever used. It's extremely comfortable. We no longer have those sharp edges that can stick into your palm depending on how you're holding the device. It has 0 voltage drop, so this thing hits like a train, and you can replace all of the parts of this thing. So if anything ever goes bad, you can just order up a replacement piece and install it yourself. Definitely swing by a Vapor Hut and check out the El Cabron version 3 from Comp Vape. So that is the El Cabron version 3 by Comp Vape. I gotta say, I'm just absolutely loving this box mod. All the edges that were sharp on the original El Cabron are now nice and rounded. The button is way better than it was before. It doesn't have a lock. That's one con about this box mod that I just have to mention. It doesn't have a lock, so you might want to take out your batteries when you build with this box mod. But other than that, it is all copper internals, 0 voltage drop, everything's removable so you can fix things if they ever break. And yeah, I'm just loving this box mod. And I know you're thinking, this is probably 200 bucks like the original box mod. Is it really worth that? Well, here's the thing. This is gonna be running for around 100 bucks. You can't beat that with all the features this thing has. Definitely stop by a Vapor Hut and check this thing out. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review of the El Cabron version 3 by Comp Vape. This has been Kyle from Vapor Hut, driven by you, fueled by vapor. Have a great day, guys.